Great.
Change preload in here. Fold. And that event's
Yeah,
right
John
the day before
Green,
the big
who runs Odds Bar and Bistro.
Makes sense to go that weekend.
Great guy. He's owned restaurants all over the world and appeared on the Rocks, which was Food Network. You can still find it on Netflix. It's one of those restaurant rescue shows where he would go in and find a restaurant that needed help and turn it around. And we're lucky to have him. Slicer now with the combo draw. Oh, I thought 7 of hearts was out there. Let's see. Top 2 for Xuan.
Oh, his back's starting to hurt a little bit. Couple more drinks, you're not gonna feel a thing.
Yeah, there is the 7 of hearts. I thought the 7 of hearts was out there. There's the flush. So Xuan gets the flush one hand. Slicer gets the flush this hand, but Xuan, Slicer checks here. Trapping Xuan.
Patches or anything.
I had the lidocaine patch. It didn't seem to.
Will she fall for it?
I didn't try that.
I put a lot of CBD cream on. Aches.
She is. Oh, no. Here comes the boom.
So how often does Doug Polk come around?
Often, very often. But he's just been traveling a little bit lately. I'd say, I don't know, on average, maybe
Oh, no.
early on more, now maybe like 3 times a month. So 3 times a month sound about right.
Does he come in to play or just?
Yeah, usually when we have our larger stake streams, he'll come in, or a heads-up challenge, or a meetup game we do, you know, quarterly, or
On.
he'll come
All
for various
in.
meetings and stuff.
And Xuan saying, oh, I could have just checked.
My famous.
I was going for some value.
Meetup game in the 5 seat.
I think so.
She makes
You
this
gotta,
call. It's the biggest part of the
you go through
day.
these spurts where you're really famous, then you just crawl in a hole and you're gone for like 4 months, just as you were heating up at your peak. I understand that bluff. That kind of just really shook you mentally. Like, I know it took a while, but you're back now.
Xuan's going to ask for a count here.
If you win big, or lose big today, you're good for the next one.
This time you just happen to be right.
But win big or lose big? Yeah, but if you have like a medium.
It is the knit game. Slicer has his knit button.
Tim's out.
Top 2 for Xuan. Not much experience playing against Slicer. She does block a little bit with the King of Hearts.
Things got out of hand quick, huh? On this one. All right. Oof.
Because the back's hurting.
We're rolling this fast, rolling here.
Huh?
No, it's not you done.
I thought you
We
were.
talked about doing the team poker for this one. Didn't we?
Yeah.
This would have been a good group for that.
I had a couple more that would have played.
We'll do it again.
Okay.
We'll do something like this. I'm trying to do more of those.
What's that called?
Lifeline poker.
Oh, Lifeline Poker. I didn't know this one.
Always. Yeah. It's officially branded. Lifeline
Are you
poker.
trying to take credit for that? Nah, it's an inside joke.
Yeah. Wasn't aware until I was.
In the blender is Xuan.
They care so much.
Tough call. This would be a $16,000 pot if she flips in the call.
It's fine. I like branding it something.
Take that back, 15,000.
Yeah. Keep it. Different for the viewers.
Yeah. Have you done one of those yet?
No.
You guys would be good.
You play 4-on-4?
Yeah, we go 4-on-4. And then you create a bounty.
Knit bust team?
Winning team gets a bounty that you set the agree upon. Free game.
What do you think here, chat? 1 if she calls, 2 if she folds.
Knit bust versus right hand?
In the blender.
Oh, don't get that down.
What do you got? You want to share with the table?
I have 2 pair.
Confident?
2 good pairs.
2 good pairs. Tough one. Hank's been justified. You can take another 5 minutes. We got no cool.
I don't want to take 5 minutes. I think I should fold.
Ooh, she says she thinks she should fold.
For TV.
Do you go with your first
I
instinct?
channel my inner kid.
Oh shit, you have a flush?
I could have a flush. That's the thing. I could have a flush, and he doesn't really care, and I should fold.
There you go.
Yeah.
Great fold, Xuan. Great fold.
Dreaming of a 10 and then
Very
dreaming
tough to
of
do,
the
folks.
6.
Got better every street.
But that king of hearts allowed her to make that fold.
So what's your favorite restaurant around here?
Oh, it's gotta be Odds Bar and Bistro.
Aside from the obvious. Yeah, gotcha.
Sorry. Besides Odds?
I would have been surprised if you said anything any different.
Yeah. I like the sushi place down the road.
250.
It's called Yumi. It's pretty good.
I had the salmon last night. It was really good. The salmon was real good.
Want to play in a free roll tournament with $1 million in prizes up for grabs? Sign up for Club WPT Gold with code LODGE now.
He's talking about the menu at Odds Bar and Bistro.
Xuan just flops the joint.
And Cap's got open-ended and a flush draw.
There's gonna be some fireworks on this board.
Steakhouse, Eris. A lot. You guys been to this Eris place?
Where's that?
It's in between 5th and 6th.
Raised
Just west of the Whole Foods there. You know the Whole Foods on the
Xuan
line.
wasting no time, nor should she.
Just west there by a block. I like it a lot. Steakhouse. A little pricey. All steakhouses are
They tend to
pricey.
be
But it's good.
in the boa.
Yeah.
Better than boa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's the call from Cap, going nowhere.
There's also I've been lots of different dogs. I've been bowling.
Ace of diamonds on the turn. Cap turns the flush, and now Xuan is drawing dead.
Austin is Boa's original?
Tough spot here for Xuan, flopping the joint, and now flush comes in.
Is there one in Vegas?
Could be,
There's
maybe.
There's a few. There's definitely one in that.
I've been to the one What's the name of it again? What's the name of it? Boa?
Eris, the one that I
Eris.
They're both good. Yeah, they're all right.
So Xuan leads here for 900.
Eris
No,
is
I think Eris
standalone.
only has one, to my knowledge.
Is it a part of a group?
Xuan's trying to, or Cap's trying to decide how he wants to play this here.
Is it AR?
He just wants the smooth call.
Yeah, all right. So.
He's got about 2,500 behind. Concern here is just he doesn't want to see another diamond. It would kill his action. Board pairs. Neither player loves it. Let's see if Xuan could sniff this out here and maybe just check.
You have like 3K behind?
Crush that wine. It's good.
Quick.
Call.
Yeah, there's only one round and 7
Straight.
people drinking.
Sound any good?
Xuan bet 700. Cap just calls very quickly.
9 Dewey.
Could have been worse. Xuan definitely could have lost more on that one.
Want to turn $400 into $250,000 or more? The $1 million guarantee Mega Monster returns this August at Lodge Card Club, Austin. Get the details in the description below.
No way.
That's not possible.
Just a scissor before bed.
Xanax doesn't help you fall asleep, but then 4 hours later you're up.
No?
I don't sleep the whole night with Xanax. I need NyQuil to sleep the whole night.
Xanax for me is like time traveling. Like,
Or the
take it
muscle
and then
relaxing.
It's like wake up and like, whoa.
I have trouble getting up the next morning if I take NyQuil.
Me too, that's the problem.
Yeah.
But that will keep me asleep for hours.
Good, but yeah.
Sipping NyQuil.
Sipping on some scissors.
I feel like NyQuil for me, I never get like REM sleep. I'm just like kind of lightly sleepy all night.
We're starting to sound like Doug now. Starting to sound like Doug.
11%.
11%.
Right?
Oh man, you know Donnie? Chef Donnie?
Yeah.
He showed me his sleep thing yesterday.
Ace and a 10
I've never seen
for
something this
Xuan.
horrifying in my life.
King
It was
10
like- it was
for
like
D
this.
Train and Cap.
3 hours, 2 hours.
Oh my
an hour and a
gosh.
half, 1
What
hour,
is
3 hours,
happening?
2 hours more.
What the hell?
Like just days and days with no catch up. The highest one was like 3 hours and 45
And I am
minutes.
actually
I was
told
like, how are you alive? I don't understand. He's like, yeah, I've been like this since I was a kid. He's like, once a month I'll get.
bad.
You know, he's like once every 2 months I'll get.
that this
like,
may not be Schwann's
6 or 7
actual
hours,
hand.
And that like keeps me going.
Oh my god.
Let's see how the action plays out.
Can't be sustainable.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I need that.
I don't.
This guy's got young kids. This guy's a magician over here.
The wife
guy's a
is
fucking
taking most of the burden.
Miracle
clearly.
worker.
Sleep
Flush
8
draw
hours,
on board,
open 8
straight
hours.
available as well. Top and bottom versus bottom 2 pair. Schwan bets call from D Train, and Cap goes for the check raise. Actually, probably one of the few spots you don't want to check raise, bottom 2 pair, when there's so many people interested in the pots. Already so much money out there.
There were 1.5s, there were 2s, there were 3. Like they were all that low.
That's insane. Is he trying to
Does that explain why when you order?
And it was in the middle of a bunch of like 3s and 2s, and I was like,
He forgets about.
What time is
I
the
want
one
to say.
start?
I want to say it. You know.
I mean, I didn't. I just saw.
Schwann's gonna make the call.
I didn't see what the times were.
Just curious, like you
Still has boat outs against any flop straights.
He's like, oh, I rest. I'll stay in bed for a bunch of hours.
It's possible the Cap has got
But I'm like, Jesus.
some bluffs in there, maybe some Jack 10s, Queen 10s, some spade
Yeah, why don't you
draws,
just take drugs every day to force yourself to
etc.
Or Xanax
Then you got a drug
or
problem.
anything, really. Well, that's better than no sleep, ain't it?
I agree.
It's true.
I asked him that. He was like, nah, I don't want to be unhealthy and make a fake sleep. Like,
No one hands.
he's just a zombie.
There's some
Obese people
are like, no, I want to take those Ozempic.
Did you raise pre-flop?
Dude, you're gonna die.
I did.
You raised.
Well, yes, I did.
Expensive.
D Train also makes the call. This pot has ballooned very quickly.
Spicy.
7K in the middle, and a spade comes in. Nobody's got it.
Spice. Down the stretch. Down the stretch they come.
Skull Mike doing his commentating from the table. He does more commentating at the table than he does in the booth these
They
days.
like the race, but they like the stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Cap after check raising the flop, checks the turn.
Race.
Schwan, I think, is going to check this back as well.
Fakeness, just horses, baby.
They like the
And a board pairing 7 makes things pretty interesting.
Down the stretch they come.
Come on, man.
D Train. That's massive. Not really, not massive, but just comes out swinging. $2,000 massive for a lot of people. D Train comes out swinging for 2K. Cap caught in the middle. Was the original aggressor with his 2 pair. And what a spot for Schwan. Has the best hand, but really not loving it, right? D-Train has shown a lot of interest in this hand. Call to raise on the flop. Leads into 2 players on the river. Into what is already a large pot. Not for a big size relative to what's already out there is probably what's going through Schwan's mind.
Whatever, man. You drink slow.
Not usually.
What is it then?
Usually.
Would be like a worthy team to take on the Nick Bus.
Hey, Slice is a pretty cool guy. He's played a lot of streams with us. Slice could be a good candidate. His wife's cool too.
He's just like a but like, what's his team? What's the team? The Slice team? Who are the other 3 people? You know, you
Wait,
need-
what team? What are you
I didn't
talking
think you mean
Deep in the tank
The Lifeline.
is Xuan.
You're talking about now. You're talking about what, Lifeline
Because
poker?
you said you got, you were saying you got to go on the Lifeline thing. I said
Oh.
Knit Bus could be a Lifeline team.
I thought you were just asking
Oh,
who.
so John? Yeah. Or,
Really thinking this one over. D-Train's bet is arguably a bluff here.
The Slice, right? Sounds like a
His 2-pair is now counterfeit. He can make a lot of aces fold, ace king, ace queen. Not loving it.
thematic anti-team.
He blocks boats.
People that just drink grapefruit.
Fours are good.
But you'd think if he's representing hands like that, he would go for a larger size.
Yeah, Graham.
I do that.
There you go. You're in. Team Graham.
That's my drink.
But nevertheless, it is effective.
Fresh squeeze.
Do we need a round?
Grapefruit juice.
What's Greyhound again?
Vodka.
Just vodka and grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
I think I like Cologne better, but I like them both.
How about a Vesper?
The question here really is, are you good often enough?
No comment.
Like, Xuan's going to call 2,000 to win about
I keep flopping 2-pair.
11K.
And vodka, and then there's like some lemon, some kind of liqueur in it.
Got to be good, like,
And it's
not very often.
Martini.
Pot's just so big.
Only got to be good, like,
Is there any chance you could be bluffing?
James Bond and that.
11% of the time.
Left all night.
Vesper. Yeah, he named it a Vesper. Her name was Vesper.
Oh, and that's where it comes from?
I mean, you know
not sure
neither of us
that's
have a
where it
flush
comes from,
here.
A little less than 20, I think.
I think I'll call it.
2% of the time.
7K pot.
They're going through Montenegro, I think.
Okay. That movie might be
Ever
worth
since
it.
Xuan complimented your shirt, you've been moving a little bit.
Yeah, have I? Have you
You're
noticed?
like in the shot, dude. She's in the shot. You're on the shot. She's
You would
don't
probably
need
just
to
fold it in.
like I'm not really serious.
You have 2 small kids.
I'm gonna fold.
She lays it down. D-Train gets it done.
If that's not a spade.
It's a flush.
Has to show it for the Nick game. Windmills it right in her face. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So close.
Three of us at King
Gets one over on Xuan.
Blockers. 2 feet. Win the blocker.
Cumulative winnings. Xuan up the most, 8,200. Followed by Cap, up 7,200. D-Train 36. Skull Mike had a small win of 2K. It stuck nearly 9,000. T55 stuck about 6,000.